Hello YouTube, welcome back to this RV-14 build. Today we are back to the fuel tanks after an extended delay. In this video we'll be working on the attach brackets and preparing the rear inboard rib for the right fuel tank. The reason for the long delay was basically lack of parts. There were a couple of things that were back order, and so I had to wait for those. And I'll show you what they are in a second. First, we're just drilling the additional holes in this aft rib. These are not necessary if you are using a standard mechanical fuel injection, but if you ever plan to use a digital fuel injection system with the proper return line, these additional holes are necessary. I do plan to use that, and even if I didn't plan to use it, I probably would have added these parts anyway, because if I ever wanted to change to that in the future, this is, you know, future proofing. So I did that. So yeah, these parts that are literally that I'm attaching to this rib right now, or rather that I'm using to match drill to the rib right now, those were on back order along with a ton of other parts. Okay, maybe not a ton, but like a couple $100 worth of additional parts. But they're all little things that were preventing movement in one way or another. So that was the aftward ribs, or the aft inboard ribs, sorry. And then right here in front of us is the inboard fuel tank attach bracket. You can see some of it is primed because I had to scuff off some corrosion. I will not be priming any part of it that may have had a little bit of corrosion on it that's inside the tank. I just scuffed it off. But the left side is outside the tank, the right side is inside the tank, so you don't want primer inside your fuel tank. And then you just sort of make up these little, I don't know what you want to call them, shims, I guess, because there's a fairing that sits on the on top and on bottom of these pieces, but you need the piece to be as high as the wing skin for the fairing to match or something. I'm not exactly sure. I'll get to it when I get to it. It was not important to know the super details of how it was going to be when it was done to make these parts. One thing I did notice though when I did these is I didn't countersink deep enough, because you have to countersink the attach brackets, and I believe that was already done, but after these were riveted, the countersink was clearly not deep enough for a dimple, and I don't care. Didn't want to take them back apart, drill them out just to countersink, you know, 7 thousandths deeper. It was, oh, there's the countersinking operation now. It's totally inconsequential structurally. It's good. And again, it's literally only attaching a fairing on there, so I was like, whatever, I don't care. Oh no, my fairing is going to sit 7 thousandths proud in one port, in one where the attach bracket is. Whatever. I did, however, go back and properly countersink the pieces inside the fuel tank, just in case any of them are off, and I think we get to that in the next video. And I think we might even get to doing some parts attached with fuel tank sealant in the next video. So we'll see what happens then. Thanks for stopping by, and hope to see you again next time.